What's up guys, we're back with some more Tekkit, and we've been gaining a lot for two different ways. First of all, the quarries, they've been getting a lot. I've been converting some into gold ingots as well, so there's not that much cobblestone and dirt. But gold ore, copper ore, iron ore, tin ore, and even more tin ore, why aren't you together? So we got a lot of stuff now, a bunch of stuff, and that's really cool. And as well, as you can see here, we've got lapis lazuli, nickelite, more copper ore, more tin ore. We've got a very big variety of different things now, so we don't really have to worry as much on the resources anymore. And it's kind of cool now, because the quarry and the solar array, the low voltage solar array, as long as those things are... I mean, we can keep those things going forever. They're not going to break or anything like that. The quarry can... I mean, we can just take it up and then place it somewhere else. So, at the moment... we got two quarries going, and it seems like one is giving us more than the other. The other one might already actually have stopped. The lava, well, there weren't that much lava left, so that could explain something. But I think one thing we first of all got to do. This right here, I'm not convinced. This has been like doing some weird stuff, which I'm not really a huge fan of. In which it basically... it pumps out everything way too fast, even though there's just one of these little, what are they called, redstone engines, and it shouldn't be pumping it out that fast, so that's kind of weird, because what happens is that over in this building that we've got on the other side, it takes it in too fast, and really, even though it's so fast, it cannot handle it, like, it just can't handle it, and... I don't really know exactly what to do about that. Well, actually, I do know what to do about that, but that requires us to change everything around a little bit. But I think we can do that. So, I guess we're going to start with that, and that's just going to require a very simple... I guess we're going to have to do a filter. Yeah, sadly, we do have to make a filter. I'm just going to break that redstone engine, and of course, I don't have any inventory space, so I'm just going to have to throw everything in there. Okay, right, there we go. Also gonna have to break this one, and the chest, of course, is not gonna be needed. Oh, you know, no, we're gonna have to move the chest anyways. So what I'm gonna do instead is that I'm gonna create a filter. Transposer, I'm a little bit afraid that it's gonna throw everything out, because the transposer, you can't really say that I want one being thrown out at a time. Instead, basically, it will just throw everything out there. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create filter, and the filter, sadly I don't really remember exactly how it was, but I should. Okay, yeah, that was actually exactly how I thought it was gonna be, so that's good. Let's see, let's put in the redstone engine in there, and it's so cold in my room, like my hands, they're ice cold. I don't know how that's even possible. It is supposed to be very warm in here, but for some reason it isn't. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take the piston. Luckily enough, we got some gold ingots. Got the piston, got the gold ingots. We need a red dope wafer, which we got right there. And the wooden transport pipe we can just put away. Alright, so let's get to it. I do have some more cobblestone. We can just place them out like so. The piston in the middle, the gold on the side, and the transposer, or the red dope wafer, to create the filter. Alright, another thing as well, I think you've already seen this, yeah, right there. Look at that tungsten, and look at that diamond. Oh, it's so much. That's gonna be wonderful. I think we're gonna do some really high-tech stuff with these amount of diamonds here, because like each tungsten here is 2 diamonds, so it's gonna be 32 and 23, so it's gonna be a lot. So we've got a filter right here, and I think we got gold, we got iron, we got silver, we got tin, and we got copper. That's exactly what we need. So we're gonna place an obsidian pipe right here. That there, let's just put that like, could I put it here instead? I could, couldn't I? Nah, that's kind of in the way. Okay, let's see, it's frequency 102 and it's on cannot receive, so I can just pick this up actually. We can put that right there. We do have to change it around. Sadly, I don't have a screwdriver, so let's just pick it up again and let's place it right here. Okay, so that's going to shoot it out. Going to have an obsidian pipe right here, and that's going to lead into the item teleporter. This one here was 102. Okay, so let's get the obsidian pipe. Gladly enough, we do have a lot of obsidian, so that's not going to be a problem. Do I have some more glass as well? I really do wish I have. Don't I? Come on now. Do I have it in here? Do I? Nope. Where do I have all the glass? I remember having like a bunch of glass. I don't want to waste any more time. Every time I do something, something with glass, I just use it all. I remember myself having like a bunch of it. Am I just being blind here and cannot even see it? Oh, that's right. Tonight, yeah, I put a lot of stuff in here. That's right. That's also where we got the screwdriver, which could be a good idea to just have along. Put the glass, not the uranium. Put the obsidian transport pipes. All right. So let's get back up here. Now I can put that right there. Now it doesn't really matter. So it doesn't matter one bit at all if it takes a long time to get all the minerals or resources or ores or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't take that much time. Or it takes a lot of time, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, yes, we don't need the minerals while this is going on. So if it's really slow, that's alright. So in the filter, we're going to put the silver ore, we're going to put the iron ore, we're going to put the gold ore. Sadly, it does take one of each. So that's a bit of a pain. But luckily, we can do it like so. Then we can actually take something that I think I have a lot of in here. Yes, indeed, we've got timers. Timers, put them on the wall. Why is anti? Why don't you want to work? Alright, well, you work there. So we can put this one down to 800, 750, 800. So if I now take in my gold ores, is that too fast? That is way too fast. That is way too fast. Oh. That's a bit better. I want it to be just a little bit of space. If you see right here, just a little bit of space in between them. So we've got to take it up a bit more. Oh, that's all. Let's just take everything in here. Do I have any more? No. Well, I guess that's good. Yeah, that's a bit better. Alright, it's very slow, but in a sense it's more safe, because imagine this one right here, just like getting way too much and it's not jumping out and it doesn't fit. If that happens, we could have a major problem. So at least that's a good idea. That seems to be working. And this one, yeah, that has more than enough time, so that's working good. Okay, so I think we got this fixed. Red power is a bit better, I gotta say, than the Buildcraft engines. The filter is much easier because you can actually determine in which speed it's gonna shoot everything out. Why does it seem like... Might it have been that the solar one just wasn't working? Well, now we're getting a lot of stuff. I thought the solar one was done. Or the lava one was done, but I guess it wasn't. Okay, let's take these ones here as well. Still, I have some kind of lag. I'm very surprised that it's still going on. It's just annoying me a bit. Why is it so freaking cold, man? Alright, well that's working. That's the important part. So now it's going to be working nicely. I've also found another thing. So, let's take in the timer in there. Let's do like the following. Put in the gold. All of that. Spider eyes, nope. Like, I found a lot of stuff. Like, look at all these shit that I got here. Like, it's so much. I got more lapis lazuli, more sapphire. We don't need more sapphire. We got so much stuff now. It's kind of crazy. And we are getting even more. Look at that, all that copper going through. We're going to have about all the way over here with just stuff. So that's going to be good. And also in here, the tungsten ore. Finally. Okay. All the copper is going to be disappearing. That's actually really nice. All this freaking annoying copper that I accidentally made into, or all the diamonds that I made into copper. Well, bam. That's 53. And I think the amount of copper we got here is like 30 diamonds. Plus all the wool, that's like 5 more diamonds right there. We got like 1 stack and like 20 more. So we got like 84 diamonds now, so that's going to be good. Let's see, okay, so what more do we want to do? Well, when I decided to take some off time and go down into caves and find all the stuff that we did, the idea was actually just to find spawners. And as you can see, I marked 2 spawners out there. So the idea was to find spawners, but I dug too deep. And I didn't find anything at all. It took me like 2 hours. Then on my way up, I found 1 spawner. And then all of a sudden, I just went around because I didn't really find a way up. So I went around again and I found another one. I don't know how lucky I could have been like that, but yeah, it's not really lucky because it took me hours to get there, but I still found the spawners because I really wanted to have spawners kind of show you how we can use these spawners. So, sadly, like, I was only planning to find one, and I did find two. So, this kind of opened up a thing right here. So, I have an idea. What I want to do is that I actually want to move the spawners. And normally, in normal Minecraft, that's kind of impossible. That doesn't really work. But in Tekkit, everything... I'm not sure, but I think I have a solution. Because I tested it out on a sign. On, like, another little Tekkit game that I got. And I tested it out on a sign. Because these... Like, I've noticed that through the spawners, light also goes. So the light goes actually through the spawners. And... I just dug straight down there before. So, through the spawners, light can pass through. Kind of like these signs. So, I'm kind of thinking that signs and spawners are the same. Because if you take a piston, you cannot move the spawner and you cannot move the sign. So, I think there's something in there. So, I'm going to try out a couple of things on signs. And we're going to see which one of them works. And we're going to try to move the spawn all the way over there. And then all the way over there. All the way over to the spawner right there. They're kind of on the same level as you can see, so that's going to be pretty good. And after that, we're going to have, yeah, so much XP. Like, imagine the amount of XP we can have. Because, as you know, I think there's 16 blocks. If we now, let's just decide to, wow, how could all of these spawn? Let's just kill all of these guys right here. Come here, come here. There you go. More and more spawning, yeah? Well, that guy's a bit boring. Well, if I stand right here, as you can see, the glow kind of goes out. So it requires me to be within 16 blocks to the spawner. And I guess it says 14 meters, but it's kind of like, yeah, I'm a little bit on in height than the spawner. Like the spawner point maybe is a little bit higher up than the spawner itself. So we cannot be like having some kind of middle area, like I cannot be standing right here and both of them go off, because then I'm way too far away. So we need to move them. We need to move them somehow. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing now. So I'll see you back at base. Alright, so we're back now. And I think we have a one piston, don't we? Wow. I'm listening to some music while we're going back, and now the sound is really loud. Alright, bring that down. Okay, we've got a piston. We don't have a sign though. Gotta make one. That's no problem, that's very simple to make, although I don't seem to have enough wood. Somewhere, come on now. Okay, there we go. I need 6 pieces, and we can create a sign. So, now let's just test out the different things and see what does work. First of all, I'm just going to show you sign and piston. Let's see how that goes. Let's just go to bed, because I want to get out of this area here, but if I go out there, there's going to be monsters trying to kill me. Don't like that. Oh, there's monsters nearby. Ew. Why did I place that out there? Alright, there might be one on top of the roof. Well, this is confusing me quite a lot. What's going on here? Well, it says monsters are nearby, but I'm doubting that. I'm doubting that quite a lot. Alright, maybe they're outside, around here somewhere. What's that? No, that looked like there was a creeper inside of the whatchamacallit. The house in which we... It didn't stop them from spawning in here. Well, I thought it was a creeper in here, but no, there's not. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, we would have been in a bit of a problem. I don't want the machinery to explode, because then we only get like one of these advanced machines, and the advanced machines aren't really, well, they're not really that much worth, considering how much the whole machine, the rotary macerator and induction furnace is worth. Alright, so now, we're gonna do some kind of testing here. I just gotta take up the volume, because I just turned it off all the way. Alright, let's get out of here. Could need a bottom, though, or a buton. I don't know even which one is the right one. Let's just place a sign there. Let's get a bottom. Let's see here. I should have some normal stone. Otherwise, I do have cobblestone, and I do have a furnace. Let's just create... what? Cobblestone... No, that's a macerator. Cobblestone gets turned into sand. That's kind of weird. Alright. We got the stone. That's the button. Okay. Could have somewhere... do have some cobblestones. Let's just place it onto cobblestone. Okay. let's take a look here. No, that's not working. So, the piston doesn't want to move the sign. Let's find out what does want to move the sign, and I think I have one idea of what we should create, but this is kind of expensive stuff. This is from the Red Power mod, and it's like really, really fancy stuff. It is called a frame rotor, and the frame rotor, it's created really weird, because we need like, we need to use the saw quite a lot. So, there's a frame motor right there, and that's a support frame, which is something we're gonna need to be using as well. But this is the weird part. The blue electric motor. It's in copper coil, and copper coil is very simple to make, but the fine copper wire, and then comes the diamond draw plate. This thing is so weird. Iron panel strips, and the diamond panel. Like what? Alright, I guess we need to just it's quite expensive, but it's not too bad, I guess. So let's start off with doing this blue electric motor. We're gonna need to do the copper coils. The iron bars is kind of simple to make. The diamond draw plate, we're gonna need how many of those? Copper coil. Gonna need 8 diamond draw plates. 8, like that's a lot. I think each one of these diamond draw. Oh wait, no. Yeah, we need 8. So let's just start. I think what they want me to do is create one of these blocks of diamond. And then we need to get a saw, which I should have placed up in this chest. Go, this emerald saw. The emerald saw, should we be able to take this one down? Go on now. I think there's some kind of weird thing going on, which I really don't like one bit, but it seems like some things you kind of require to have a diamond saw to be using, and I don't like that one bit. Do I have some iron in here? Shit. Okay, there's some iron. I think it's either 2 iron or it's 3 iron. I'm guessing it's actually 2. So we're gonna put it like so. Alright. I'm just gonna take a look here. Let's see. How is that you make the handsaw? No? Oh, there we are. Oh wow, what's this? A silver ingot, and just and I don't even know how to actually pronounce that. I don't want to pronounce it the wrong way, but like an atom, a theme. Don't know. Okay, only requires 2 diamonds. Well, okay, that's a bit better. I like that a bit more. Okay, let's take out those things right there. Put them here, I guess. I should have looked through the recipe a bit better. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, so let's split this one into more pieces. And that's the panels. We got 4 panels out of 9 diamonds. Ooh. Okay, I don't really like that. This is very expensive shit, and this is more just an idea to check through.